Hey, welcome back to Expat Rebel. This is Expat Rebel Chris here, and I'm documenting, vlogging about my kitchen renovation here in Yucatan, Mexico. And there's someone already at the door, a little early. So when we finish the video, wait, they yesterday completed day one of week 3, and they were putting the stakini in on the side. And I mentioned that they tried this and had to take it out because they stick it there on top of the bricks, and the bricks, so you would see the outline if you don't do this. Is a similar process where they scrape it off and put it in. They also had to redo the tile floors because they weren't flat, and that's looking pretty good. We might can't walk on it quite yet, hopefully today. That's what they did. It's been a few days off, of course, every week, and some rain days where they couldn't get here. But what they did yesterday is that's where the oven goes. So they finished the inside with the Shikun concrete finish. And that wasn't on the plans. We missed that. They were going to just have rough concrete there. And yeah, there's an oven there, but we wanted to not see any rough concrete. So we're having them do that on the insides as well. It's going to cost us some extra, but that will make sure that we never see any unfinished concrete, even when you open a drawer. So, real small detail that we didn't notice, but what they did is did the shikun finish. It looks like this because it's still dry. It actually, it's a little bit more even. That wall back there is shikun, and that was finished before we bought the place. That was years ago. It's a nice concrete finish because you don't have to paint it or really do anything. Like maybe once a year, you just clean it with a sponge type of thing. But that's still drying, and they have it, of course, all the way around. And any surface we're doing that. We're doing it on the top, but just have, of course, concrete still and the sink area because the slab guy, the granite that we buy, is going to be installed in all these surfaces, and some little lip areas down as well to give it a nice finish. We had to buy 2 of these concrete of these slabs, these granite slabs, pricey stuff. I don't remember off the top of my head how much it was, but over $2,000 US for it all. It'd be double that. I can't remember, but it's going to go on here. And that guy, there's just one guy that does that. He is going to cut the granite, is going to come by, I think today or tomorrow, and measure it. Yes, we got the architectural drawings that the kitchen designer did, but he actually comes in person and measures it just to make sure that that he gets it exactly. And so he's coming, and then he's going to install probably a week or 2 of no work here while he's doing that in his workshop. And then he's going to come install it. And then the guy that's going to do all the cabinets and drawers and whatnot will come out, measure, make it his workshop. Again, nothing going on here for a while while he does that, and then comes in and installs it, which will probably take him a couple of days to screw it all in. How my wife used to do it in the US was a lot easier, actually, because you can go to Home Depot and just plan out with a Home Depot employee for free, and then leave with a checklist of everything they need to buy that then they load into your truck. Here, Home Depot, we do have a Home Depot. That's great, actually, but it doesn't do that. We don't know of anywhere. Everything's custom pretty much. So we had to hire a kitchen designer to figure out what we wanted here and then actually plan it all out and take care of all the details. He's the architect of this project. And that's how it's done here in Mexico, is you hire an architect or you go direct to workers. We've done both now. And we don't mind going direct to the actual workers. Actually, a lot of what we had done outside was that way. It worked out great. And this is working out good. They've had to redo a couple of things, but that's why you want to check it every day, at least twice a day. Living on site, of course, really helps. Anytime we could just pop up here and look. We don't tend to do that. We usually look in the morning before they get here right now and after they left. And when we lock up everything, we go check it out, and we tell the architect any issues we have. So that's why we've had them redo the tile because it wasn't flat. We had them redo the shakum because they didn't stick the extra concrete behind it before putting finish on, and you would see the brick outlines. So we had to have them do that. That's put them behind probably almost a week because of that 6-week project estimate. Probably maybe a little bit longer than that. We'll see. It's the end of week 3 and the concrete people finished. So what they did, so I showed off last time, they shakumed all the sides as a concrete finish. You have this all ready as well as here. Now, since they finished, we also had our buried electrician. He's done a lot of stuff for us, sticking the ceiling fans that we wanted. They matched the one in the living room. So we fixed that to be nice. We still have the air conditioning over there in the living room part of the big room. And we have a place for one here if we really feel like we need it. But so far, this guy's been really great. And so we think it'll be fine. The granite cutting guy came yesterday and measured everything. And we had 2 choices on how he's going to cut the granite. Now, it's a little complicated because getting these granite slabs, we had 2 of them, for the countertops into our place is hard. They're very heavy. We have a septic system tank in the way, so a big truck with a crane can't get close enough. And they can on our neighbor's property next door. And so it looks like they're going to do it that way. So we got that solved. That actually took a few days figuring that out. And the next thing was how you want us to cut them. So this is a big piece here, and one slab can't cover it all. So we could either have a seam right here. The sink's going to be underneath the granite, or we could have a seam here and here. So most of the working prep that I do, especially in the morning, is going to be right here. So we decided not to have the seam here, have this all one piece, and then a side piece and a side piece. So we won't notice it as much. The ovens back here, honestly don't use an oven or a stovetop very much at all. And so, and of course, cabinets up here and down below, which would be full of goodies and stuff. So I just wanted this to be one piece because most likely I'm going to be prepping here. Then either I can see the TV, which goes right there, or outside to the Gulf of Mexico. So he came out and measured it all just to double check. And he's going some cutting and then bring it here and finish it off here. In fact, they told us the sink area, they don't cut that out until they're actually here. They'll stick it on top and then cut it out. That's going to be, said, like a week. So nothing's going on. No, we don't have anybody coming over working on this, except for our electrician guy is a different guy stuck at these. We're going to need to get replacements for these lights because Conchit guys broke this one. And this one's got a crack. So we haven't figured that out yet. I'll have to go into town to do some light shopping. And then, see, it's going to come out, bring it out, install it. And then the cabinet guy, who's the main architect for this whole thing, the kitchen designer, is going to come out, measure things, and make it at his workshop, and then come out and install it. So quite honestly, we're here probably for another 3 to 4 weeks, mostly nothing happening here. So it's been quiet. As I've said before, working on concrete can be really loud, and it's just been quiet. We're just living downstairs in the one casita. It's kind of like a studio. It's got a kitchen and a living area, which is fine. We have bedrooms, and it's been working out great because we're on a palapa, which is right over there, and the back it's downstairs patio a lot, unless it gets too windy. Which doesn't happen a lot, or it gets too hot, which did happen yesterday. So I came inside from reading outside and came inside and turned on the air conditioner and watched the show. So Very flexible around here, and this project's coming along pretty nicely. We're pretty happy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to learn more about the finishing of this kitchen. We're getting close. And you got any questions about doing a kitchen redesign or home renovation like we've been doing for the last 10 months or almost 11 months now, make sure you drop a comment in and I'll answer you, or maybe even do a video. I got that recently, and I'll be doing a video on their question. And subscribe to the newsletter at expatrebel.com, because that's where you're going to get a weekly email about a bunch of expat stuff. Thank you for joining me on this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.